Ready?
Ready?
Hey everyone, welcome back to the latest episode of Snitchin'. It's your host, Kristen.
And Brittany, get ready for the best part of your day.
Hey Brett, how you doing?
Oh. I am doing, believe it or not, I'm still flying solo in the parenting perspective here. I'm on day 6 of 7, hanging by a thread.
No one's got it.
I have so much respect for solo parents, legit, so much.
Shout out.
So I just want to acknowledge that. But yeah, it's time for Chris to come home. If you have small kids, don't let your husband go away for a week. He's not doing that again anytime soon.
No, honestly, you were such a champ. I was thinking earlier, I was like, damn, I should have offered to go down and help Brett. Like a week is a long time. But I feel like you were saying even if you have help, there's still what were you saying about that?
I still have to deal with the hard parts, if one of them's having a tantrum, I have to deal with it, or disciplining them, or my hardest thing is fighting the battles when I'm like, Connor, please put your sweatshirt on. Please pick a sweatshirt. We have to go. Please fucking pick a sweatshirt and put it on. He's so slow.
Who
that type of stuff just takes a lot out of me.
That's so fair. You know who he takes that slowness after? Your husband,
father.
Christopher.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But I hope they're having a great time in Ireland. How has it been? Have they been loving the course? I've been loving seeing the updates online.
I know. I've never seen Chris and Kyle post so much ever.
No, truly.
But yeah, no, he said they're having a blast. He was like, it's the highlight of my year.
Aww.
Thanks for letting me come on this trip, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I mean, it hasn't been that bad. The weekend was okay. It's just the longer it goes, the more difficult they get because I can't give them as much attention as they're used to. So Connor needs me to do everything, wants me to put his clothes on. I'm like, come on, you don't need me to put your clothes on.
Sure.
But anyway, he will be back. So this is coming on Friday. Happy Friday. We're recording this on Thursday. So when you guys are listening to this, he will be landing in Boston at 6:45 p.m. The countdown is on.
We're on, almost 24 hours.
Yeah.
You're so close. You've done a great job.
It's also just a crazy time at work for me too. It's when they booked this, I was like, you literally couldn't pick a worse week of the year. This is probably the worst week of the year it's just really busy at work. But whatever.
Oh, girl, double whammy. You need
I know. All for golf.
I mean, this is a tough tangent because, not nearly as stressful over here, but I will say I had people who set their car alarms off at 4 a.m.
Oh, that used to happen in Southie all the time.
Brittany, I have had a tough week on the sleep front. And I've said this before on the pod. I've been actually putting effort into my sleep, schedule and trying to get better at it. I think because this weekend I went so off the rails of what my September routine was. I was kind of messed up at the beginning of the week, whatever. So, Wednesday night was fine. Tuesday night was fine. We're recording this on the Thursday. Last night, this happens to me a lot. I almost can tell when I'm going to have a bad night's sleep. And I try not to have it be a self-fulfilling prophecy, but I just know when it's going to happen. And I'm like, shoot, okay, we're not doing so hot here. Finally doze off, maybe 2 a.m., 4 a.m.
Oh,
car alarm.
That's brutal. Do you take melatonin?
I have before, but I feel like it's gotten a lot better. September, I was cruising. So I think it was just the routine of it all. But like I said, last week I was a little off my routine, and yeah, it just kind of messed me up at the beginning of this week. Felt like it was getting back into it, but last night just was a tough night. And then that freaking car alarm. I wanted to go out there and figure it out, people,
Oh, so that woke you up.
That woke me up. So I'm running on not a lot of sleep, and that's okay.
Yeah. But that's what it's all about. Showing up as you are.
And the reason we're recording this on Thursday is because I am going to Penn State this weekend with my whole extended family on my mom's side of the family. We are going to visit our youngest cousin. We have 9 cousins in the family. And we're going to go visit him his senior year. We're going to go see the Penn State football game against Northwestern. I'm so excited. And I think I'm going to try to get my family to do the Fate of Ophelia dance.
Yes.
Right? Like,
Yes.
I feel like I
Yeah.
need to at least, I mean, I definitely have my niece Sophia. She's in.
Yeah.
Megan, I know you're listening to this.
Yeah.
So
Megan, do
start,
it.
Megan, do it. Start just watching the videos, start learning a little bit of the dance.
It's not that hard. Can't be
No,
that
no,
hard.
no, no. No, I mean, Taylor's not a great dancer.
Yeah.
So, but it's not hard. And I think I could get my other cousins in on it. My sister's going to be the hardest sell, but I think I could do it. So I'm really hoping that we get there, and then I can
That would be
post it on our
hilarious.
TikTok.
Yeah. You got to post it on TikTok.
That's the hope.
Are you guys driving there?
Yes, we rented like a legit church van.
Oh, God. Is everyone's going together?
No. So my sister's family, there's my eldest niece cannot go. She has a lacrosse tournament. So there's 5 of them, me, so 6. And then my Uncle Tommy, his girlfriend, Megan, and her boyfriend Brendan. So 10 of us.
Oh.
And we're meeting the rest of the crew there. It's an 8-hour drive. I actually think going it with a big group is a better option
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
we can take turns driving. We could play games.
Yeah. There's more to chat about.
I think it'll go faster. So, but it's like an 8-hour haul.
Wow. How are the kids going to do?
We'll see. We will see, Brittany.
I mean, kids these days are probably just glued to their freaking video games. So they'll probably be like, this nothing.
I'm sure there'll be some screen time happening for sure. But honestly, the twins and Sophia are big board game people, and so is Megan, so am I. So I mean, honestly, our family has kind of always been like that.
Yeah.
So we're bringing like a ton of games. So I think we could just do like some cards and stuff in the van, which I'm sure will
Nice.
pass the time. So it'll be good.
Yeah. You could do a color drive.
Oh my God. Shout out, Laura. We could totally do a color drive. I love that idea.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
using what we're learning here on the pod in real time.
Exactly. Tangible advice.
Yeah.
Are you coming back Sunday?
Yes.
That's a long drive for a short time.
Yes.
Good luck.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of people have Monday off for Indigenous People Day. So
Oh, right.
we were kind of saying we're not like under the gun to get on the road super quickly. So if we left at like 10, we were thinking we could drive a few hours and maybe even stop for lunch and watch some of the Pats game. And then
That'll be fun. Yeah, break it up a
so,
little.
yeah. So I think that would be a good move. So we might try to do that.
You guys should listen to Megan's playlist.
Oh, I
For the
know. We
snitches.
totally should.
Yeah.
Yes. But anywho, we're going to have a great episode for you today. Very TV heavy episode. We're going to be talking about Dancing with the Stars. But to start, we're going to talk a little bit about Shonda Rhimes. She was just on Call Her Daddy this week. Shonda Rhimes is afflicted with terminal uniqueness. This woman is truly like one of a kind.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah. She's smarter than the rest of us.
Oh my God, her brain is like crazy. But she had some like nuggets that I just thought were so interesting. She said about Grey's Anatomy, she said that she, like the casting process, that Sandra Oh, Christina Yang, originally read for Bailey. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I know, I can't see it.
Is Bailey still on it?
Honestly, this is where we need to phone a friend, phone Gina, because literally
Yeah.
Gina has been watching this show. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's still watching it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, how do you give up now? I think Heather watches it too.
I wonder how many seasons it's been, like 22?
I don't think Meredith Grey is even on it anymore.
I think she's
I don't think Shonda Rhimes is even like producing it anymore.
Okay, so Grey's Anatomy, 22 seasons. Started in 2005.
Yeah. So it's basically a soap opera.
Yeah. I mean, I will say we were big Grey's girls, like when it first came out.
Oh,
It came out in high school. And
Yeah.
that was primetime TV. That was in the day where you couldn't miss it, because if you missed it, you were shit out of luck.
Yeah. That show was huge. I remember, like my mom loved it too. After the plane crash, that's where I sign off. Whenever there's a plane crash in a show, it's going downhill.
That's a good rule of thumb. They're jumping the shark for sure. But Shonda is one of us, because I appreciated that she said, Alex asked her, what was like the hardest death for you? What do you think she said?
George.
Yes. It was
That was the
so
hardest death
brutal.
for me. Or Denny.
Okay, well, then she said that the most emotional storyline, so kind of like a similar question, but she said the most emotional storyline was Denny. She said that after they shot it, she went into her office and legit cried for an hour because she
Oh
like
my
loved
God.
him so much, but she said it was the most emotional because it was like the first one. That was also the episode where they have the prom and Meredith and Derek get together and that like scene, they get together in
Mm-hmm.
the hospital room. Like that was like top tier television.
Yeah. Yeah. That was like peak Grey's Anatomy.
Peak. What do you think were the top like deaths in Grey's Anatomy? Like George number one.
George, I mean, who else has died? George, Denny. Karev didn't die. What's her
Derek's was
name?
pretty tough. Oh, so,
Oh, Derek.
spoilers.
I didn't watch
Spoiler
that.
for anyone who hasn't seen it.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
sorry. Uh, no, maybe I did watch it, but it was like I just watched it randomly after it happened. I don't remember. Like I didn't watch all the episodes leading up.
Well, I mean, same. I had fallen off by then, but I tuned in for that episode. Basically, it was really hard to watch because you're hearing his thoughts. Like he gets in an accident and he's responsive, but he's like comatose. He can't. So they bring him into the operating room, but the story is told with like he's narrating it. So he's aware of
Mm,
what's happening, but he can't speak. And in the episode, the doctor who's operating on him like makes a mistake or makes the wrong call, but you're hearing Derek's voice say
oh,
like,
yeah, I don't
no,
know.
that's not right. I'm not going to make it. Like that's the wrong choice. So it was
Hmm.
like brutal to watch. George, Denny, Derek.
I feel like Christina just leaving is a big one.
So true.
That's when I
Yes.
like know I have to bail. I rewatched Grey's Anatomy like I don't know 10 years ago, and I was like, I can't watch Christina leaving. Like I'm not watching up until that point.
That's honestly so true. And I feel like Gina said that once, like that was like one of the hardest scenes for her to watch when Christina and Meredith like dance around, you know, because there she's saying
Yeah,
goodbye.
yeah,
I
so
know.
sad. Well, also Lexi and McSteamy died in the plane crash.
Yes.
That
I
was
loved them
sad.
together.
Yeah, I'm glad that they went together.
You know who also, this is like a one episode character, but I remember this episode so well because it was the Super Bowl episode. Do you remember the episode where Meredith has the bomb? She's
Yes.
holding a bomb in someone's body. Yes.
Yeah, and they play that Snow Patrol song.
Oh
I
my
knew
God.
you were gonna. How did I know you were gonna say that? That's exactly what I was thinking of. Yeah, when
Oh
she's
my
holding that bomb,
God.
that's so scary. I mean, that was just like, yeah,
Again, Shonda,
sure.
like
I know,
terminal uniqueness. How was she thinking about this stuff?
I know.
But do you remember when the bomb squad guy, Kyle from Friday Night Lights, the coach, Coach Taylor?
Oh, I don't remember him being in it, but okay.
Oh my God, he's like coaching her through the whole thing. And she finally takes it out. And there's all this suspense and nothing happens. And she exits, but then it like detonates or something, I'm pretty sure, right after. And he dies.
Oh yeah, I do remember that now. Yeah, that's sad.
Brutal.
Ugh, yeah, yeah. Iconic episode though.
Iconic. But yeah, there was a couple of things that she said that I thought you would like. I just felt like they were
Interesting.
interesting. Yeah, exactly. So she did this thing called the Year of Yes, and she was on the pod because it's the 10-year anniversary of that book. And like, I don't think people realize this about her. So when she was at the peak of her career, she said she was like, she had crippling social anxiety. She like barely could make
Oh
any
wow.
appearances. She never went anywhere. She
Oh.
was 150 pounds heavier. Yes.
Hmm.
And
So like when she was
so,
writing Grays and like Scandal and stuff. Wow.
yeah, 10 years ago. So whenever, so definitely Grace was like 10 years in.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, obviously it's a high demand job too, but like she said that. So she said she made a commitment to saying yes to everything that people asked her to do that year. She was like, it totally changed my life. Like I am such a different person. And
Wow.
I feel like this is very like you and I coded with the pod. She was like, a lot of things, once you're in motion, like it's hard to like change course when you're so used to being a
Mm,
certain way and like operating a certain way. But
yeah,
it's
totally.
totally. And she said, it's really just like once you start, that's the biggest hurdle. But once you start doing it and you're in motion doing something, like it becomes so much easier. And I literally was like, I feel like that's exactly how I felt about the pod.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, totally. That's how I felt about the pod. Yeah. I feel like people always say that about like exercise too. It's like the hardest part is getting to the gym. But like once you're there and you start, like you're fine.
1000%.
But yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that's interesting. That sucks. I don't want to say yes to everyone for a year though. I'll tell you that.
I mean, you're not
I don't
as
have
like,
crippling social anxiety.
yeah, totally.
Yeah.
She was just a relatable queen. She was like, the thing about someone was like, how do you do it all? Because she has 3 kids. She adopted 2 kids, had her third daughter through surrogacy, never married. So anyway, she's doing so much, right? Like she's like running this empire. She's, raising 3 children, speaking of single parents.
Mm.
And she was like, the thing is, I think Alex asked a variation of a question. How do you do it all? And she said, it's really about realizing that you can do it all, but you're not going to do it all well at once. She said,
Mm.
once I like let go of that false expectation that I have to be 100% with my kids or 100% at work, it changed everything because that's not possible. You're only one
Mm.
person. And once you kind of let yourself have that grace, that's really where she felt like she was more empowered. What do you think of that?
Interesting. But yeah, no, it's like the B plus mentality. So like I think we've talked about Evlo, the fitness thing that I do. The Dr. Shannon is the one who started it, and she's like all about this like B plus mentality, meaning like, if you're gonna be, it's the same exact thing. Like she's like, if you're gonna be a perfectionist, like you literally can't be perfect at every single thing. But like if you
Yes.
can just, do the best you can at everything and get like a B plus, then like you can like you'll succeed. You know what I mean? And you won't drive yourself crazy. Which
I
like
love
I
that.
fully believe. I fully believe in that.
I feel like you and I are both like always striving for the A, and it's kind of maddening. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I loved that. Last thing she said, but she said that, oh, so she felt like, I just thought her take on marriage and raising her family was really interesting, given the fact that she had her first kid at 32. She said 9/11 really inspired, like once
Wow.
9/11 happened, she said if the world ended tomorrow, like the one thing I've always wanted to be is a mom. So had her first daughter at 32, and then had her other 2 kids at like 42, 43. And a couple things that she said was, one, she was like, it's really interesting because on the marriage front, she said she was engaged at one point and she called it off. And she said, people were more excited about my engagement and the fact that I found a man over my success of having a hit TV show, a full Thursday night lineup, over having my
Yeah.
children, over having a Peabody Award. And she said, for a while, I felt like I had to justify my kids and like justify like
Yeah.
my family. And I loved this line. She said, you don't ask people who have a C-section baby, like if they had a C-section baby, like no one should care about how my
Yeah.
family was created. Like it shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
But it feels like people have more questions or reservations around that. And I literally was like, oh my God, Shonda, you are moving up the totem pole of just women I admire. Like, I
Just
just
being
thought
a
it was
queen.
such a queen.
Wow. But yeah, well, that's interesting. Yeah. George's death, I feel like the last thing I'll say about that death, I feel like rocked me. That was like the Red Wedding episode of Game of Thrones.
100%.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a great analogy.
But yeah.
So, speaking of TV, should we move on to Dancing with the Stars?
Yes. Yes.
All right, hit me. What are your takeaways?
I liked Disney Night better than TikTok. I thought some of the songs they picked were weird, but it's
Yes.
probably just because like they've done Disney Night so many times, they can't do all the same songs. I don't know. Except the Hamilton one, Room Where It Happened. I love that. There are Hamilton songs I like
Yes.
better, but whatever. And I liked Whitney a lot more. I feel like she was a little more subdued this week, so I liked her a lot. Or not like
Okay.
liked her a lot, but I liked her more. I liked that dance a lot. And I loved Alex's.
So good. The whole
Yeah.
concept. Brittany, I had the exact same thought. I was like, how the hell how is like Whitney and Mark, how are they getting the Room Where It Happened? Hamilton's elite. And then like there's the Disney Never Had a Friend Like Me. And then some people are like left with this
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille, the Space Mountain theme song.
Yeah, there were like at least 3 or 4 I didn't even know the songs.
that puts you at a disadvantage. If you have a shit song, like people are not going to be as into the dance.
Oh, so they don't get to pick?
I don't know really how it works. I think that they maybe have a say. I really don't know. That's actually really interesting. But pick
Yeah.
better
Well,
then, because like
yeah.
it makes a difference, I think, as a viewer.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Is it Elaine, the Parent Trap lady? That's just how I think of her. She was the Space Mountain one, right?
Yes.
I thought hers was awesome. I was like, okay, I don't really know much about ballroom dancing, but it looks like she nailed the quick step.
She did so well. She was tied for second for scores. No, she crushed it. You know what I love about her? I love that her bestie from Parent
Oh
Trap,
my God, I was going to say that.
literally Best Besties Award. They are
I love
so
that.
cute.
I know. So cute. Yeah, I love that too.
And okay, that actress, Lisa, and I think it's Lisa Ann Walter, she's on the show Abbott Elementary.
Mhm.
Abbott Elementary is hilarious.
Yeah, I've heard
So
of that.
definitely tune in. But next week is dedication night where the pros get to bring in someone to dance with them, and she's going to dance with Elaine and Alan.
Oh, cool. Wait, the pros bring in someone. What is that? What do you mean? Like
They didn't really do it. So they did it at dedication night last season, but they didn't have they didn't have, not the pros, I'm sorry, the celebs.
oh, okay.
The celebs got to pick like someone that they dedicated their dance to. I remember Alona Mar did a dedication to her rugby teammates. I remember Danny Amendola did one, I think, to his high school coach. But from what they said this week, the dedication night this year, the celebs are going to pick someone to dance with them. And
Oh.
Lisa, the besties, are going to dance together.
Oh, yay. That'll be so fun. I like
You
that.
know,
I feel like that will bring a new, I don't know. I like when I like seeing people that don't know how to dance do it.
you're right. Well, so the only other one that I've seen online in terms of like spoilers on who's going to dance with them is Mr. Feeney is going to dance with Topanga.
Oh my God. That's amazing. That's
Right? He's
amazing. Yeah.
98
Yeah.
years old.
98? Holy shit. How's he going to dance?
I don't know. I don't know.
Wow.
Like,
Good
yeah.
for him.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll like wheel him in a wheelchair or something. Like, I don't know.
It's got to be low impact. We
Yeah. Props.
we can't have
Feeney.
Mr. Feeney cannot be getting hurt out here.
Yeah. No.
That would truly like shake America if Mr. Feeney
Seriously. The millennials around the world.
would revolt against Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else did you think? Who else? I forget. Steve or Robert, whatever their Irwin kid's name is. I thought his was okay.
I
It
think the
wasn't
thing
as
with
good as the
Robert
last couple
Irwin,
weeks.
agreed. I think the thing is he had such a strong opening that like my expectation of him is really high just from the jump.
Yeah.
And I feel like I haven't had a dance of his that I've loved as much as week one. So I actually think he's kind of like dropping a little bit in who I think like the front runners are. To me, it feels like there's like 3 or 4 celebs that are definitely like in the front. It's like Robert Irwin is in there, but Alex Earl, Whitney
Mm-hmm.
Levitt, and I think honestly,
Jordan Childs.
yes, that was the
Yeah.
4th.
Yeah.
What I like about her and Ezra, I like their pairing together, but to me, it feels like week one, they were really like focusing on the tricks and her gymnastics of it all. Like this episode and last week, I feel like they've really moved away from that. They're doing a lot of just pure dancing. She's crushing it. So they keep impressing me every single week. I would say, I also think just in general, I think in general, like everyone else though, this season's, there's a lot of people who are very middle of the pack on the same level. I think
Mm.
Dylan and Daniela, Scott and Riley, Topanga, I keep saying Topanga, Danielle
Yeah.
and Pasha, Jen and Jan, like they're all, what do you think of hers?
Is that the Aladdin
Eras
one?
tour. Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was fine.
I thought that one was, I thought she did so well. Like that was such a tough routine.
Yeah.
I was surprised that it felt like she didn't really get as much accolades. Like, she didn't get that much recognition for it. Like, the judges were kind of like, whatever. And I was like, really? I thought that one was so good. But yeah.
Well, weren't they like the first? So, okay, I have a question about like the scoring. So, obviously,
Yeah.
America votes, and okay, sketchy that they just combine the judges and America's vote. I'm just saying that. Like, do they give you details on how that works?
No, I think it's like
Sketch.
weighted. Yeah, sure.
So I'll say that. Just get that out of the way. But when they like announce it, they picked her. They said they were the first couple safe. Does that mean they got like the most votes?
I don't think so. I think that they do, because they say at the end when there's the 3 remaining couples, they say it's not necessarily that the 3 like remaining couples received the least amount of votes. I think that they just announce it randomly, and then they
Oh,
just, you know,
so the last
whoever.
3 actually got the least. Yeah.
No, they say like Alfonso or Julianne says something normally when I mean, as you know, when they eliminate someone at the end of the night, there'll be 3 couples remaining, and they'll say the couple going home, and they'll call out the name of the couple that's going home. The other 2 are safe. But they disclaimer it by saying it doesn't necessarily mean that these, I mean, obviously, it's scores and votes, but they say this doesn't necessarily mean like that they received the
Oh,
lowest
okay.
scores. So I think that they just kind of do a random announcement of all the people who are safe, and then there's just 2 couples that are, out of luck when they're at the
Bad
end.
luck.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they must have to pick people though, like you would expect to be.
Sure.
The guy who did Ratatouille. I could totally see why you said his partner too is like such a good choreographer. Side note.
I
What's his
love
name?
Emma.
Yeah.
Andy.
Yeah. She's a great choreographer.
Their time getting is limited. I think that not next week, the week after. I think that they'll be gone.
Also, like, do the judges ever give out a score that's not 6 through 8?
Well, yes, because last season they got a lot of flack because they were giving out like 9s week 1 and 2. So there was
Yeah.
nowhere to go. So they are purposefully scoring lower and like trying to build up, I think, towards getting to 9s and 10s at the end of the season. But I was shocked that Alex Earl and Val didn't get a 9.
Yeah.
I don't know what they could have done better.
Whitney got a 9, right?
Whitney got a 9.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm just like, why does everyone only get 7s or 8s? Like, can this be more exciting? I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
feel that.
7. Like the lowest one got like 3 6s. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Like a little more transparency into the weighting of how they do it. I thought it was like the judges' score is like the main thing, and then like America can save like one couple or something. I don't know, but I didn't really think that much about it. But now I don't
Wait,
know how that would work.
Brittany, that's genius. They should do it so that there's 2 couples in the bottom, and America can vote to save one of them.
Yeah,
I love that.
is that not how American Idol? Is that how American Idol was?
I was not an American Idol gal. I really
I
didn't
mean,
watch
I
the
was
show.
like when it came out in like 2000. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember if that's how it was, but yeah, that's just how I assumed it was.
Be smart.
But yeah, I wasn't sad to see Hilaria Baldwin go.
Yeah, I didn't care about Hilaria and Gleb. Smell ya. After watching Love That Nader, that guy's a douche. So didn't care that he left at all.
Yeah.
Also, I did have the thought the women of the celeb women are legit like smoking the guys. The top ones are all girls. Besides Robert, it's like Whitney, Alex, Elaine, like all, Jordan. All the girls are doing way better. So
Yeah, that's true. And like I was
shout out
thinking this
ladies.
too last night. Like the boys low key have an advantage because they don't have to wear heels. Like dancing in
Great
heels
call.
is significantly harder than not like dancing in flats, I think, right?
No, that's such a good point. And now that you say that, and a lot of the times in the dance, to me, it feels like the women make or break the dance more because obviously the men have to lift them, they have to be solid, the structure, all of that. But a lot of the wow moments I feel happen when the girls are doing the kicks or they're getting spun or whatever. And that to me feels like it would be harder.
Yeah, it's harder being a woman. Fact.
Last thing I'll say about it is that as the show goes on, if people are hesitant to tune in because it is 2 hours, the key is record it. Put it on your
Oh, it's on Disney
DVR,
Plus. It's very easy to
Disney
watch on Disney
Plus.
Plus. Yeah.
Oh,
You can watch it live. Like I watched like half of it live on Tuesday, and then it was just available on demand. I watched the rest last night.
oh, sick. I mean, I don't start it until like 8:40 because I just fast forward through the commercials. I have it recorded, so I'll just
Smart.
fast forward because I mean,
Well, if you
otherwise
watch
it's
it,
too
they
long.
take out the commercials in the on-demand version on Disney. Like last night, there were no commercials.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
oh my God, girl, how long is
yeah.
that then? Like an hour 20?
Probably. I mean, probably because I only watched. I watched halfway, so it was like 40 minutes and 40 minutes. So yeah.
Yeah. I did feel like the packages of them all being at Disney World were a little long. I did not
Yeah.
care about them
Yeah. I
going on
mean,
Space Mountain.
that's the network TV of it all.
Totally.
What would you
But
pick
yeah.
for your Disney song, though?
Oh, I love that question. I would probably pick, I mean, my favorite Disney song is probably Kiss the Girl
Oh, go on.
in Little Mermaid.
That's
I
a
don't know
cute
what
one.
dance would be good with it. I feel like it would have to be like a waltz to that. What would you
Yeah.
pick?
I don't know. I feel like my favorite. I love the Circle of Life, in the beginning of Lion King, but I feel like that would be hard to dance to. But then I was thinking maybe Let It Go, Frozen.
Great one. Oh, great one.
Or, I
Okay.
mean, I would probably, like, because Hamilton's an option, I would probably have to pick a Hamilton song, but
Oh,
I do feel like the Disney Hamilton connection's a little weak. Like, it's on Disney Plus, but that's about it. I don't think of
sure.
Hamilton as like a Disney thing.
100%. 100%. I would not characterize that as a Disney song.
Yeah.
What
But yeah,
Hamilton
so,
song? I think I know what you would pick.
I mean, Wait For It's my favorite song.
That's what I thought you were going to say. Wait for it.
Yeah. Dear
That's a great
Theodosia, I would
choice.
love to just bring more awareness to that song because it's the most beautiful song in the entire world.
Yeah.
But like Alexander Hamilton would be fun, Schuyler Sisters. I don't know, I could go on and on.
Facts. I'm trying to think of like other, okay. Not Little Mermaid. What other Disney movies are there? So Cinderella
Like
doesn't really
Aladdin
have.
has some good ones. Like I Could Show You the World. That would be a
Oh,
great one.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lion
you know what I
King.
would want to do? Yes. Aladdin's a great call, but from Lion King, this is such an under the radar song. I think of that movie. Be Prepared, Scars
Oh, yeah. I
song,
could see that being good.
like a tango, something super
Yeah.
fierce.
Dark.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's so many good ones to choose from. That just makes me more upset because I'm like, again, the Space Mountain or the Star Wars theme song. Like, come on, you know?
Yeah. Or like even though I will say I liked how Zootopia, I liked how Robert Irwin danced to that. And I liked how
Yeah.
he said that he's like, I love this movie because it brings awareness to like other animals that people like don't usually pay attention to. And I was like, oh my God, my kids need to watch Zootopia.
I
But
know.
that song I didn't know. I didn't know the Maleficent song.
I knew Try
Uh,
Anything. I've heard it before, but yeah. No, I knew, Maleficent. Maybe, I mean, maybe
Alex
I was
Earls, I
Asian.
didn't know her song.
I feel like I had heard it before, but I didn't know it well. Definitely not a classic. So yeah, totally.
Yeah. Oh, next
But
week's
yeah,
dedication. We'll see.
dedication night, Dancing with the Stars. How are you, just in general though, as a new or Dancing with the Stars watcher? What are you thinking? Like, how are you enjoying it?
I like it. I like
Oh,
it. I feel
yay.
like it's a little hard to keep track of everyone. Like I don't know all the pros
Yes.
and stuff yet, but I like how I feel like the show it just like it flows because it's like quick, 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 quick. You know, they do like a minute
Hmm.
on each like minute intro, minute dance, minute like judges and whatever. So I like that part about it. And yeah, I like it. I mean, I think it's fun.
Oh, yay. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Anything else that we need to talk about? Any Taylor talk that we need to hit before we wrap up?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Oh, I feel like the only thing I'll say about Taylor is I feel like that song Wood is going to be like the song people remember of this album. There's been a lot of chatter on that this week.
Jason Kelsey had this clip on New Heights. They talked about the album. He had me legit laughing out loud. I
Yeah.
just love Jason Kelsey.
Yeah.
I like him better
he's
than
great.
Travis. Sorry.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
He's so funny. And he said something like I'm going to miss speak on it, but he said, Travis, redwood tree.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
dang. And he was
He was like, I'd be a Japanese maple wood or something. Yeah, that was funny.
literally hilarious. I saw also that Kylie Kelsey said she was like, didn't need to know that much about my brother-in-law, but like, hey, 100% go Trav. Good
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. I saw on something, I forget where I saw it, but when she explained like writing that song, I think it was probably one of the late night people asked her like about that. And she was like, I had this idea for a song that was like talking about all these superstitions. And then that's just kind of where it went, which I was like, okay, that's a little bit better than like, oh, I just wanted to make like a song about my fiance's dick. But I think like 10 years from now, people will look back on the album and people will be like, oh, Life of a Showgirl, that was the one with the song about Travis Kelce's dick.
No, honestly, yes. Cosign.
Yeah. But yeah.
And on that note, that's our show for you today.
That's that on that.
We will be back next week with some great episodes. We hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. And yeah,
make sure to like us, follow us, tag us, comment at us on social at snitchinpod on TikTok and Instagram. We have a website. Don't forget about that. www.snitchinpodcast.com. And yeah, tell everyone you know about us. Bye,
oh,
snitches.
we should mention, we didn't do a snitch session this week.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that.
Totally spaced that. We didn't have a submission this week, so we will be back next week. Definitely, put something in if you have anything that you want to share, and we will talk through it. So just another plug for that. But yeah, that's, I know we said we would talk about it. I know we also said we would talk about Love is Blind. Only thoughts on that is, well, I have a lot of thoughts on that, but we might save that for next week. I need to get through the whole series to really give you my full thoughts. So yeah, we'll be back next week with more on both of those things.
Sweet. Yeah. Submit those snitch sessions so we have ones to talk about.
Sweet. All right, everybody.
All right. Have a great weekend.